Mount Desolation, Kink Live at the Bing Lounge. Thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Well, sure. What do you think of the place?
Amazing. It's like a fancy recording studio or something.
I know. We'll try to live up to that. Tim and Jesse from Keen. What are your other members up here? The other folks that are joining you today.
We've got the incredible Fimbo on drums, John William Scott on bass, the very handsome Phil Renner on keyboards and fiddle, and the amazing Jessica Staveley-Taylor on vocals. She's the token person who can actually sing.
Yeah, you can't. You have a problem singing, yeah. So you're cruising along just fine with the band Keen, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in a pub in Dublin. Take us through that.
Well,
come up with a master idea, kind of this whole thing.
Yeah,
that's the story.
I think we were just sitting, drinking a couple of pints of Guinness, and talking about music, about country music. And we thought it'd be good fun to try and make a country record. But I think we thought of it in a kind of in a joking way, because we just thought we'd never be able to do it, and it would be too awful to ever play to anyone, because we're, English for a start. But then we started writing a few songs and thought maybe we should do it, and it kind of snowballed from there.
Came along rather quickly. Yeah, once you got going. So you're doing Keen and you're doing this. So are you taking a break from Keen? I mean, obviously not a permanent break.
No, it's just been a kind of natural... Well, I guess when we recorded, there was a natural break between the end of the Keen tour and the start of a kind of EP that we did earlier this year. So we recorded the album quickly, then we went back to Keen, and then we finished touring that in August, I think. And ever since then, we've been on the road doing Mount Desolation. And then when we finish this, we'll be straight back into the studio for Keen. So
nice.
We're keeping busy.
Yeah, we're playing My Shadow. It's just a beautiful song.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, my God, that's beautiful. It seems like more and more bands are experimenting with projects like this, which really, it reminds me of the old jazz days when John Coltrane would show up on a Miles Davis record. And there was a time when that didn't happen. It seemed like everybody was kind of keeping into their own camps. Are there people that you'd like to work with that, I mean, it's pretty wide open thought there, but people that you would like to collaborate with?
It's a lot easier now. I'm thinking in the 80s and 90s, the cost of hiring a studio for the day was so astronomical that you'd only do it if you had, if it was going to be a really big project. Whereas now you can ring up your friends and get together and make an album in a couple of weeks for, not that much money, which is great. Right. It should be.
And not even be in the same country. Even nowadays, swap things back and forth.
I think that spirit of wanting to collaborate is a really great thing about music, and I think you're right that it maybe as it got lost somewhere a few years ago. But if you think back to, I think one of the big inspirations behind this was that sort of West Coast, like 60s, 70s spirit of Laurel Canyon and so on.
Oh,
so
right.
Everyone just sort of playing on each other's songs, writing songs together, and it's just that's what music should be.
Yeah, I think so. It's a real exciting time. Glad you're part of it. I'd love to hear some more. Let's hear some more. This is Kink Live at the Bing Lounge, Mount Desolation.